Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Sorry for the lighting, by the way. It's like very intense. I look like a white ghost, but oh well. First off, I wanted to kind of explain why I've been a little MIA recently. And I know recently is like the past like 5 or 6 months. I've just been like super busy with school and stuff. Like, oh my god, this year was so hard. There was like so many assignments and like I really just wanted to focus on that. So today's video will be kind of like a new and improved like makeup collection haul. So basically, you guys know how I used to use like drugstore makeup brands and stuff like that, and like that's totally okay. But a couple months ago, I kind of like, I don't know, I was starting to like break out, and like I noticed that my makeup wasn't the best it could be. So it was like I would always notice it was really patchy or whatever. So a couple months ago, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try Sephora out. Like, it's not my thing at all, but I'm going to see what it's all about, all the hype and stuff. So I went to Sephora, and it was in my last video. It was like the Fenty Beauty haul or whatever. And like after that video, I was like, okay, I like Sephora. I never thought I would say that, but I like it. And like, of course, I still think a lot of the products there are really jacked up in prices. Like some foundations are like $60, which is like crazy. But I did fall in love with a lot of the products there. So I purchased a lot of stuff over the past couple of months. And that's what I'm going to show you guys today. So hope you guys enjoy. So first and foremost, I wanted to show you guys this new like makeup organizer that I got for Christmas. So before I got this for Christmas, I kept all my makeup products in like a Ziploc bag, and it was really messy. For Christmas, I asked for a makeup organizer and I got one, and I'm so happy. It's like literally the best thing ever. And basically what I did is I got a label maker, and I like printed off little labels and put them on the makeup organizer so I know where everything is. So this is what it looks like, and I tried to label everything as best as I could. So first I'm going to be talking about the just the little like open drawers on the top of the organizer. So these are kind of like where all my brushes are, lip stuff, powder, beauty blender, just things that are kind of like attached to a stick or like that I can't fit in the drawers. So on this side, I have all my face brushes. So I have my Morphe powder brush. I have like just this like, it's actually a really good brush. I got it from Rexall, I think, and it's really good. It's like a foundation brush, and it's Real Techniques. And then these are a face brush set from Sephora that I got for Christmas. It's like kind of holiday edition. And then in this drawer, I just have my CoverGirl powder, and then I also have just my 2 beauty blenders, one that I use for powder and then one that I use for foundation. This side of the little open drawers, I have more so like eye stuff. So I have all of my just drugstore eyeliners, and like the reason I don't spend a lot of money on eyeliners is because I find they all look the same, and like my skin isn't super sensitive, so I would rather buy like a $5 eyeliner as opposed to like a $40 eyeliner. And then I have this eyebrow pencil, and it's just from Brow Envy, and I just got it from my eyebrow place that I get my brows done. And then I have some hair oil, so what I use before I straighten my hair, and then just like a little mini travel set setting spray. This is my favorite setting spray. It's the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. So if you're looking for a good one, I would definitely cop this. Next we have these little drawers that open and close. In this drawer I have all of my concealers. So I have one drugstore concealer. It's the Master Conceal by Face Studio, and it's in the shade Fair. It's pretty good. It's just a little bit liquidy. Then from Sephora I have the Ultra HD concealer, and it's by Makeup Forever. It's in the shade Y21, and this is a really good concealer because it's really white, so it really highlights my under eyes. And then I have 2 other concealers. This is just for like the rest of my face. So I use sometimes the NARS Radiant Cream Concealer or whatever. And then I also use the Born This Way concealer. These are both not too expensive just because they are the smaller size. The next thing we're going to get into is the bronzers. So I have 2 drawers for those because I can't fit them all in one drawer. So I have in this drawer the Hoola bronzer by Benefit from Sephora. This is also one of my favorites. And then I have the Fenty bronzer. It's like a creamy bronzer in the shade Amber. It's not focusing, but that's okay. And then I also put a blush in here because I don't have many blushes. So I just combined the drawers. This is the Coralista blush from Benefit. Then in the other bronzing drawer, it's just one bronzer. And it's the MAC bronzing powder. And it's in the shade Golden. So now we're going to get into the mascara drawer. And I only have like 3 products in here. One is the Great Lash lash gel, and basically this just kind of like separates your eyelashes, make sure your lashes aren't clumpy, and I also use this for my brows. Next we have the Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara, and this is like one of my favorite mascaras. You can actually get it at Shoppers Drug Mart for a pretty reasonable price. And then last but not least, we have the Voluminous Curved Brush by L'Oreal, and this is another really good one. So next we're going to go into brow gel. So like I said before, in the top row, I have brow pencil, but it wouldn't fit in this little drawer, so I just made them separate. So first, I just have this little like brow brush I just use to like brush my brows upwards. And then I also have the Ka-Brow Gel by Benefit, and this one's like one of my favorite. It's in the shade 2. And then I also just recently bought the NYX or NYX Tame and Frame. It's in the shade Blonde, and I've never used this, so I'll let you guys know how that goes. Moving on to highlight. I only have 2 in here so far. I'm not like super into highlight yet. So I have the Fenty highlighter. It's like a cream highlighter, and it's in the shade Starstruck. And then today, I just purchased the Fenty Beauty highlighter. It's like the dual set one, and it is in the shade Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal, so I'm really excited to try this. So second last, we have the eyeshadow. So in this section, it's a little bit full. Oh my gosh. So I recently just got this. It's the Tartelette in Bloom palette. It is so beautiful. The back is really cute too, and you can see my messy hair. And then I also just have like a drugstore one. So it's the L'Oreal Nude palette, and it's pretty nice. The nudes are really good in this. And then I also have the Stila Magnificent Metals, and this is in, what is this in? I don't know what shade this is in. Oh, it's in Kitten Karma, and this is beautiful. This is so pigmented and nice. Also for the eyeshadows, I couldn't fit this in the organizer, but I also have the Morphe palette, and this is beautiful because it's like under $50, I'm pretty sure, but it has literally so many shades, and they're all so beautiful. So the last section is the foundations and primers. So I'm just going to open this up. Oh my gosh. So there's a lot in here, but first I just got this because my other one is running out. So again, it's the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. So for primer, this is literally my favorite primer. I only buy this if I have money to spend because it is fairly expensive. I think it's like $54. It's the Yves Saint Laurent primer, and it literally has like gold chunks in it, which I'm not sure how good they are for your skin. Like, I don't think they add anything, but they make it like super shiny. It's kind of a velvety texture, and I'm literally obsessed with it. So now for the foundations, I'm going to start with this. This is just like a drugstore one. This is if you want to be like super natural. It's kind of the equivalent to like a BB cream. It's the Marcel City Tinted Cream. It has SPF 25, which is awesome, and it's in the shade Fair. I definitely would not recommend this if you're looking for full coverage though. So the other drugstore foundation that I use is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Glow in the shade 202 Creamy Natural, and this is one of the only other drugstore foundations that I actually use just because it's super lightweight, it's really dewy, and has an awesome finish. So now for the Sephora foundations, I've only found a couple that I actually love and like stand by. So the first is the Fenty Beauty. Oh my gosh, it's like stuck, but the Fenty Beauty foundation, and this is in the shade 170. And I love this foundation. I didn't think I would because there was too much hype over it, but I actually love it because I like how it has a matte finish. The last foundation that I use is the Born This Way foundation by Too Faced. I use the shade Snow when it's like in the wintertime because my skin is pale. And then in the summer, I use the shade Almond. And these are also amazing because they're super natural and they give you such a dewy look. So there you have it. That's it for my makeup collection. I just wanted to also apologize to you guys. I have to film this manually with my iPhone just because I don't have access to a camera yet. I'm kind of trying to work on it and trying to publish some more videos for you guys. So I'm sorry if it's like kind of out of focus or like not the best quality. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you see that I've come far since my first makeup video. I feel like over these past few months I've kind of like expanded a lot in like the makeup world, and I'm still learning and I'm still trying to do new things and learn new things. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys soon.